Hello, everyone, and welcome once again to Sean's Horror Corner. I appreciate you watching. Everybody that tunes in and watches this video, thank you so much. I appreciate the support from everyone.
What
Super
up?
excited today to welcome back Rob and Kaylee from That Horror Couple. Thank you both so much for coming on.
Yo,
Thank you so much for having us.
I'm happy to be here. Dude, I'm ready to party like it's 1989.
Wow. Okay, that was good. I wondered where this was going for a minute, but that makes sense. That worked.
That's the year of Halloween 5.
That is. Yeah.
It's not it's not the return, it's the revenge.
Revenge. Yeah, the last one was the return. But I thought you were about to give us a Prince impression there for a minute, which I was very concerned about that. I'm a huge Prince fan. I was hoping you weren't going to do that.
Yeah.
Oh. All right. Well,
he's got to save his impressions for the Michael one.
I'm booked tomorrow. I might do something.
That works. Right,
I can't show all my cards right away, but happy birthday.
Happy belated birthday, Sean.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. That's very kind of y'all. I'm getting old. That's really all I know to say.
Well, you look like a DILF. You got that sexy like older man thing going on, like.
Thank you. I don't really know how to respond to that, but thank you so much.
No, I'm saying you're foxy.
I thank you so much. I've never had another man tell me I was a DILF or foxy, so I'm pretty uncomfortable right now. Actually,
you're not even 2 minutes in, and Rob's already like making his second guess.
Yo, full disclosure, I had a back mold, and I sent Sean a picture of it, and Sean typed back to me, "What the hell?" And I said it's my back mole, and
yeah. Anybody that watches this, don't message with Robbie on Facebook or any kind of social media. Really, just avoid that.
Dermatologist said it was fine though, and he doesn't want to remove it, so I have to live with this thing. But
I mean, as long as it's fine, you're good, man. It'll be all right.
Yeah. I'll be okay.
I named it Bruce.
That's fine as well, I guess. If you want to name these things, you can.
We're gonna have fun, dude.
It's not cancerous, and obviously Kaylee doesn't mind it, so you're okay.
Well, she's usually looking at my front, because I'm usually like.
Okay, all right, Rob.
That's what I look like during sex. I'm like this.
Interesting. Damn, I'm assuming that Kaylee just closes her eyes in that case, because I don't know how else she would deal with that.
Yeah. That's what I look like.
All right, so there's the Jesus Christ. I don't even know. What movie are we talking about now at this
Halloween 5, yeah.
So, yes, there we go. I got it right in front of me. Halloween 5.
Oh, that's a sick edition. Nice.
Yeah, I picked this one up. I have
that's a
5 on 4K.
I think that's Joel Robinson.
Oh, that's so cool.
That's Joel Robinson's artwork. I know the artist, yeah.
Yeah, it's very nice. I like it. And I just watched it. I mean, I've seen this movie multiple times, but I did watch it again the other day to be ready for this. So, and where I can send you all my fancy notes that I put together.
I love them because I love like themed and like organization type stuff. The way that you send this to me, I just love that. Yeah.
Yes, I don't expect you to look at the notes, Rob. In fact, I can kind of tell when we do this that you probably never have.
I'm ready to go, man. I know this movie.
No, you're good. You're good.
I didn't know there was gonna be a fucking test.
It's not a test. It's an outline.
Can I curse?
Yeah, you're just now asking him that after like a year of working with Sean.
I think you're good. I've been known to do that a little bit myself here and there, so it's okay.
It's all good, man. I've been liking your stuff lately. I watched Locked, and I watched some of your new videos. And
Fright Night.
Yeah, I've been visiting the corner.
I appreciate that. Yeah, Fright Night, that kind of surprised me a little bit. We were talking about this a little bit before we started recording. That's become one of my most viewed ones. It shocked me a little bit because on average, I get like between probably 10 and 15 views. There's some that get a little more, some get up in the 20s, but I saw that one the other day was already at like 170 something, which again, not a lot for some people, but for me, I was like, wow, that's a lot of
wonderful. That's a cult classic. I think a lot of people.
When you have me on, I don't bring the crowd. You're telling me.
One thing I have noticed is that the videos that I have guests on, whether it's the two of you, whether it's Brendan and Sam, whether it's the Final Girls. I get a lot more views when I have guests, so that kind of tells me something. Like people don't really give a shit what I have to say; they want to see my guests. Really, is what's happening.
No.
I bring the party, man. I bring the party. Like I said, it's 89.
You bring something.
You got to fight for your right to party. Soda.
One more question. I'm going to ask y'all because I'm catching some heat from this. Have you guys ever put pickle juice in your soda?
I want to try it now. I heard it in your video the other day, and I was like, that actually sounds, because I like pickles and I love soda. I'm like, I wonder if that would taste good.
I saw it at a county fair one time. They had Dr. Pepper and in a pickle, and you can.
They put like pickles in.
Yeah, and it's like one of those fair drinks you pay $20 for. But but I think it was Dr. Pepper and pickles, and it was like like those weird fair snacks you can get.
Yeah. I picked. My dad used to drink this when I was a kid, and for the longest time I thought it was so weird. And then I tried it, and I put it in Pepsi because I like Pepsi. But I think it's fantastic. But yeah, there are so many people telling me that's disgusting and I need to stop drinking it. But I think it's great.
Does it give you like a sweet sour taste or
a little bit? Yeah.
It's like I like sweet and sour together, so I'm thinking maybe I would like it. Now I want to try it.
I think it's really good. You have to try it and tell me what you think.
Yeah.
Pickles make me thirsty though. How does that quench your thirst?
Drink a water while you drink the soda. Have a water, and then
defeats the purpose, man. I do put my pickle into weird things, though. I tell you.
Okay.
Interesting. Okay, then. Well, that's for another time.
It's another podcast.
Yeah, not mine. We're not doing that over here. Jesus. All right, so we'll jump in and get started.
I put my pickle into Nurse Salt instead of Dr. Pepper.
Oh, okay.
Just, not a dude. I'm just
okay. I get it.
That's good to know. Especially after you kind of hit on me a while ago. I'm glad to know that's not working for now.
I'm just saying, you look good.
I appreciate that. Thank you. Anyway,
you're a handsome man, and I hope you had a good birthday. And we put in our story you with a party hat. It was adorable. Did you see it?
I did see that. Yeah, that was very funny. I appreciate that. Y'all are too kind. Yeah, I'm getting old. That's all I know to say, but it's happening. All right, let's talk about Halloween 5. Are we ready?
Let's do it.
I'm very curious to see.
I thought we were talking about Halloween 5.
No, you were talking about other stuff, Rob.
Yeah, you were being Rob. It's perfectly fine.
All right, let's roll.
All right. So the tagline for the film says, Michael lives, and this time they're ready. I don't like that tagline because I don't think it makes sense, but that's okay. Brief synopsis for the movie. After lying in a coma for a year, Michael Myers awakens and stalks his way back to small hometown in Illinois, intent on killing his niece Jamie, who has been confined to a mental institution since his last attempt to slay her. Film released October 13th of 1989, directed by Dominique Gerard, written by Michael Jacobs, Dominic Gerard, and Shim Bitterman. A runtime of 96 minutes, $5.5 million budget, $11.6 million at the box office. Cast: Donald Pleasance, Danielle Harris, Ellie Cornell, Bo Starr, Don Shanks, Wendy Kaplan. We'll stop there. A lot of this cast returning from Halloween 4, but give me your thoughts on cast and characters for this one.
It's a good continuation after 4. It kind of like it's a good back-to-back watch a little bit.
It is, but I don't really like the choices they made with certain characters in this one, so it kind of lacks like I love the characters in the 4th one, so in this one, like the continuation that they do, it kind of makes you not like the characters as much, I'll say, I guess. Like, it's kind of, they do something weird in this. Yeah. So I loved Loomis. Like, he makes every Halloween movie. So I'll say, yeah, he's 100%. It's worth watching for Dr.
Loomis is off the wall in this one.
He really is.
And they gave that little girl no line. She was like, cooking woman. And he's like, he made you stab her. Write it. Write it. I watched it today.
The impressions that we were waiting for.
Yeah.
I watched it today, and Loomis is like at the girl's school, like with his head in the window. Like, I'm like, nowadays you can't like just enter a school and like look around. Like,
especially not an old man like that. It's not okay.
No, he probably walks in. He's like, I'm a doctor.
Yeah, they're like, okay, call the home. They're like,
no, I agree with you. I like the cast overall, but I definitely don't like some of the decisions that were made with this. And I almost feel a little bit bad for Danielle Harris in this because I thought, based on what they gave her and making her the way they did her character in this movie, I thought for a child, she does amazing. She does so well in this movie, especially with what she was given. I think she does a great job of it, but I don't necessarily like that decision that they went. And there's something else that really bothers me about this one that we'll get into here in a few moments.
The cliffhanger after 4, she's standing there with like the knife, and like you're like, oh, the evil went into her, and it went from that to like her like, oh, like
yeah,
she couldn't talk. And then another weird decision was her like her the little kid that she's friends with also can't talk.
Yeah, he's got a stuttering problem.
So there's 2 kids that have trouble talking, and then they try to relate stuff to those clown cops. I'm like, I don't get, like, this is like a goofy, like, there's parts of this movie that are pretty goofy, like, but there are parts that reminds me of Haddonfield, and it reminds me, it's a Michael movie, which I because I love Michael. That gives it a little bit of points right there, and it feels a little like October a little bit.
Well, every Halloween, every Michael Myers movie, no matter like what's your favorite one, they all have like some sort of Halloween like aesthetic or ambiance that makes you feel like it's Haddonfield, October. Whether that's Rob Zombies, you know, these ones, or even the 2018 ones, they all have that.
What's with the look of Michael Myers in this one though? His hair is combed back, his mask is totally untucked. It's like flap.
We're actually going to get to part of the reasons for that here in a little bit. And, you know, if you read the notes, Rob, you would know these things.
Well,
I'm just giving you time.
There's answers. There's answers in this thing?
There is.
It's all right, though. It's okay. Tell me your thoughts. And I know we kind of discussed it a little bit, but as far as things like the story, cinematography, score for this one, what are your thoughts?
The cinematography, it looked cool, but I feel like this Halloween, in my opinion, they take us to like different parts that we never saw before. We're talking about like a children's clinic. We're also talking
the
about
outskirts of town.
Yeah,
like the barn party. Yeah, it kind of reminds you more of like Friday 3 or something because of the outskirts of town.
We're at a farm, and then like Michael's in the woods, and Loomis is like, "You got to go back to where it all began." and then you see Michael just like chilling in the woods, like from a distance, like. And then one thing though, as I don't know if we're on cinematography yet.
He's asking you your thoughts on it.
Yeah, like this director, I watched special features on this guy a while ago. I don't know for sure, but it seemed like this guy did not know much about the Halloween franchise. He was a guy with like a French accent or something. I remember him having some foreign accent. Yeah, and he picked like this Victorian house as the Myers house. Did he just think the fans don't care or the fans aren't going to notice? He's like, "Go home, Michael," and it's some purple like old school house. I'm like, what the hell home is this? And the only consistent character is Loomis here.
Well, they have Jamie Lloyd back. Or you mean from like the very beginning?
No, I'm saying like Loomis. He still likes like we got, you know, we gotta like. I prayed he'd burn in hell, but I knew hell would not have him. That goes back to Halloween 2. I appreciate little Easter eggs like that, but I just didn't. There's a really hot blonde, Tamara Glenn, but other than that, I don't know about this cast, man. Like they're just like, you know, I watch Friday the 13th, and I'm always wondering more about the cast, more about like these characters. What are they like? These characters are just I don't really care about them. I don't wonder too much about them. I'm just like, okay, this guy just cares about his car. That's as far as it goes.
Yeah.
And and that blonde was hot, like I said.
I do love like how they're dressed up for a Halloween party. I love I love movies that take place on Halloween where the cast is dressed up and stuff because it makes you feel like you went to a Halloween party without leaving your couch, kind of thing. Yeah, so I always enjoy that. Yeah.
Yeah. I agree. There's some things about this story I don't like, and I'll kind of get into them as we go through a few things because there's some things that really do bother me. This one's tough for me because I feel like, kind of like you said earlier, Rob, there are some things about this one that definitely feel like the Halloween franchise and are very enjoyable. And then there are some other things that feel all over the place and cause it to not have that same feeling. I feel like for me, and I know we still have a lot of movies in this franchise to cover, but the first, the second, and the fourth one, I love those films. I absolutely love.
I agree. H2O.
H2O is also really good. Yeah. But after that fourth one, with the exception of H2O, I still like some of them, but they just don't have that same feeling as those first ones, in my opinion.
Hot take though, I like the recent trilogy in the last 10 years or whatever that was, but with the David Gordon Green stuff, I thought that was I like that stuff.
Yeah, but I mean, everybody's entitled to like something not good. That's okay.
Can I ask what the actual hell though? What decision was it for Michael to run into some hermit guy in like a farmhouse and like I don't why did they pick that out of all the things he could have done? I think that Don Shanks that played Michael said that there was some kind of like he was supposed to be some cult guy but they cut all that stuff out anyway, so parts of the movies don't make sense
there are several things in this movie that get cut out as far as scenes here and there with him trying to trim down and get a decent runtime that causes multiple things to not make sense, including the Man in Black, and we'll get more into that. I guess in the original cut there's more of the Man in Black and it helps explain it a little bit
Will
better.
Smith?
No.
Not Men in Black. Tommy Lee Jones and Will Smith.
Keep your wife's name out my fucking mouth.
Will Smith has issues, but that's okay. That's also for another time.
Yeah.
Real quick, I'll just mention a couple of production notes since Robbie doesn't read the notes.
No, he got into one fight and his mom got scared and told him to move with his aunt and uncle in Bel Air.
Yeah, that's true. Thank you for adding that. We needed to know. This was the lowest grossing film in the franchise. And so directors and writers from the first film, Alan McElroy and Dwight Little, had declined to return. So Shim Bitterman was hired as the screenwriter. His original script featured both the return of Michael Myers as well as an evil Jamie Lloyd. So there were going to be
any relation to the Bitter Wolf, Bitterman?
No, not in this
case. I don't believe so. Yeah.
I don't think so.
Do you feel like this film was rushed? Because usually they take about 2-3 years to bust out a solid sequel. Generally,
yeah, I do feel like this one was rushed,
with the exception of Friday the 13th. I mean, it's just weird that we got a Halloween film 1988 and 1989. I just feel like they were trying to capitalize on like the success of 4, and they just like shit this out like real quick. And I'm like, dude, and it shows. It seems the ideas seem rushed. The script seems thrown together a little bit, and I appreciate Loomis and Michael, but and of course, watching Michael do his thing. But I'm like, the story is kind of like, who wrote this? I'm like,
yeah, and we'll kind of get into that a little bit as to why I feel like. But first of all, like I said, with this original script, having the idea of, yes, Michael's back, but also Jamie being evil, coming off of what happened at the end of 4. Would you have liked to have seen the movie with 2 villains? Would you have liked for Jamie to stay bad, or are you glad they didn't go that route?
I'm not sure what that would have looked like, because I think it worked. Like, I'm in the minority with Halloween Ends, thinking the whole Corey thing was great and it worked, but I don't know if it would be in like a little girl with him. Like, I don't know. I mean, I'm not saying it wouldn't work. I'd have to see it play out, but what do you think?
It would be, I don't know, man. Would it have been cool to have like a Jason 5 kind of thing where like we have one movie where it's just the girl running around killing, and then I don't know, but it would be too different. We'd be like, what is it? But I don't know. But sometimes I don't know. I just think it's weird they went from like that to like her being mute. It's just.
I agree, and I don't. I'm glad they didn't go that route. Now, I know there are some people that do like Corey in Halloween Ends. I'm not a fan of that story. I don't like the way that went. So I have a feeling, knowing what I thought about that I wouldn't have liked this either. And plus, at least with the Corey factor, we didn't already have him introduced previously in the franchise where we had anything to go off of. We liked Jamie. I mean, we were rooting for her in the 4th one. So I think to have then supposed to be against her, I think would have been difficult. And the producer, Mustafa Akkad, did not like that idea as well. He did not want the evil Jamie. He wanted Michael to be the only villain. And so the original script was not accepted, and they started working on rewrites. At that point, this director, Mr. Gerard, was hired. He did not like Bitterman's script at all, and supposedly threw it in the trash in front of everyone in a meeting. He just grabbed the script and threw it in the trash.
That's what I did to your notes.
No.
Apparently, yes.
I have them right here.
That's all right. But he then brought in a gentleman to write a brand new draft. This particular guy, Robert Harders, wrote a story that would be similar to Frankenstein, where
Robert
Michael
Harder.
Yeah.
That's my porno name.
I knew you were going to say something like that. I was trying so hard to keep going.
My porn name, Robert Harder.
Okay.
Interesting. I don't know. From what you were telling me about your concern with watching porn earlier, you might be a good thing you didn't go that route. It doesn't sound like I successful for you.
It depends if the chick has small hands.
Oh man,
makes it look bigger.
Okay, yeah. So this guy, he wrote a Frankenstein-like script where Michael Myers had been resurrected, but was no longer evil, and yet the town and an angry mob thing pursuing him. I don't think I would have liked that either.
Like Frankenstein?
Yeah.
But like
that would have been really different than what we got. So
how would the guy in black come and play though?
Well, he wasn't. In this particular script, there was no Man in Black. It was just more of a Frankenstein type script. And that one was also not accepted. They didn't like that idea either, so it was rejected. At that time, Mr. Gerard and a gentleman named Michael Jacobs started working together. They came up with this new concept. I feel like that's part of the problem with this story is I feel like they had Bitterman's idea, and then they had this other guy's idea, and then now your director and someone else that he's brought in are bringing in something new. It was actually the director who decided to add in, after they had pretty much got a script finished, decided to go back and add that Jamie would not be able to speak and that she would have this telepathic connection with Michael. That's two things about this one that I don't like. I don't like the fact that she's a mute for the first half of the movie, and I think the telepathic connection is very silly. Now, y'all may like that part better than I do, but his little extra ideas, I don't like those. I don't know how you feel about the telepathic thing.
Yeah, I think
a lot of the script, they were overthinking a lot of things.
Yeah,
I think
they didn't need to do that. Yeah,
with a Halloween 5, the simplest thing would have worked. And this movie has got a lot of like fake outs and a lot of like waste of time stuff. Like the dog's barking, they have to find out why, and then they find out it's nothing. There's a lot of that going on. Like when the blonde comes to the door, like she answers, no one's there. Then the blonde's behind her. There's a lot of like faking out, like, the point. And then, there's a lot of like, I don't know. Remember when Michael was wearing that mask and she thought it was her boyfriend? I mean, would Michael do that and just let you like hang out with him?
He didn't do it for anybody else, but he just took her for a drive. Like they're just driving around there at one point. Yeah, it makes no sense to me at all. And I think
I also didn't like the whole town like not liking Jamie. They were like the child is evil. They were they were like, I don't know.
And I guess there's concerns for what she attempted to do with her mom, that kind of thing. But I feel like it's a fine line to walk because I know that with these franchises that have so many movies like Halloween and Friday the 13th and these kind of things, they're always trying to do something just a little bit different, bring something new to it so it's not the same thing all the time. And I understand that, but I also think that's part of the problem is we keep getting different writers, different directors, different people being involved that want to put their own spin on things, and it just starts to lose you somewhere along the way, and you lose that feeling of like we were talking about. I think 1, 2, and 4 are fantastic. I don't know that any movie from this point on feels like 1, 2, and 4 to me. There's some that I still enjoy parts of and some that aren't bad.
2018 did for me. When they brought back Jamie and I felt like they paid a lot of tribute to the old school movie,
Yeah, it was close. So, I agree. That one wasn't bad. But again, if you ask me if I want to watch Halloween 2018 or 1, 2, or 4, I'm going to pick 1, 2, or 4. Every time there's just something different, and maybe it's a nostalgia thing for me, but I just feel like these extra ideas didn't work, and I feel like they hurt the film a little bit.
You just hurt Kaylee's feelings. She left.
I saw that. I was like, wow, I should not have spoke badly about Corey is what happened.
No.
Yep.
I have the laptop is plugged in because it died easy, but the power cord, what are those things? The power strip, it wasn't turned on. So
what are you going to make him think he said something offensive?
Oh no, I just didn't want it to cut off our connection and like it die when you're recording. I was like, I got to turn that on. Sorry.
No, I appreciate that. That's okay. It was also Gerard's idea to bring in the Man in Black character. He wanted this as the idea of like a soul brother to Michael Myers who had come from afar off to come and get Michael and try to get him out of this issue. But he left out a lot of backstory so that options could be left open on how they wanted to pursue the Man in Black going forward. There were also multiple scenes cut that involved the Man in Black that, according to audiences, made the plot seem very weird and hard to follow. We were talking about that.
It wouldn't have made too much sense either. You think Loomis, who studied Michael his whole life, I mean, him having a sister flew over his head. You think now he's going to be like, dear God, a brother. Like I don't know, but like you can't trick that guy that easy, you know.
No, he knows everything.
Yes, no, I completely agree. Don Shanks, who played Michael Myers in this film, also is portraying the Man in Black.
He was also in Silent Night, Deadly Night, the original, for a cameo.
Yes,
he was in another '80s horror called Sweet 16.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes,
very cool.
I see.
There it is. He did bring something. I've been waiting. I'm like, he's got to know something.
I don't need notes.
But one of the things that Shanks stated, and this is again, I feel like a problem with the film, is that he said he was told by the director to not study any of the previous portrayals of Michael because he wanted Michael to have a different visual look for this one. I think that's a problem. That's because that's what people love is Michael. So to try to give a different take on Michael, I just don't think works here.
Do you believe that though? Do you believe Shanks just wasn't curious, or like like I don't know. I'd be like, I got to check out like the previous films like that if I'm going into this job tomorrow.
With the other ideas that this director had, if the other director hadn't wanted to do so many other things differently, I probably would have a hard time believing that. But with him already trying to add so many different spins, it doesn't surprise me if he wanted his own thing here. He didn't want something like what the other ones had been. If
Shanks like studied Nick Castle and like, you know, Dick Warlock, he would have known to tuck his mask in.
George Wilbur, who portrayed Michael in Halloween 4,
also tucked his mask in.
Did not was on the film as a stuntman. He did some of the stunts, but he did not want to play Michael in this one. Last note I have, and this will answer some of the questions that Rob has been asking. So, Greg Nicotero designed the mask. He designed the mask to look more weathered.
Walking Dead, man.
Yeah, from The Walking Dead. He wanted the mask to look more weathered, more discolored. But the mask was also molded from Greg Nicotero's face rather than William Shatner. And then it turned out to be too small to fit Don Shanks' head. So they had to go back and expand the mask so that it would fit. And that's why then the mask can't be tucked in. That's why it looks so awkward, is because they design it, they get it right, and then they have to start stretching it out and making it fit the next guy. So that is part of the issues with the mask in this one.
That makes me think the whole thing was rushed.
Yeah.
The fact that they couldn't get the proper size mask in time, I don't know. They're probably just like, this has to be done by Tuesday.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think you're right. But yeah, so that explains why it's not tucked in. I hope that makes you feel better.
Yeah, there you go.
The mask is cooler tucked, right? I mean,
I agree. Yeah,
I thought Don Shanks did a good Michael Myers, though.
He's not bad.
No, he's
but
not bad.
I don't like this Michael as well as I like the previous ones.
Mm-hmm.
It's also different kills. He gets like farm equipment. He gets like
so more like Jason then.
Yeah, he gets like a plow thing, and he's like.
Yeah, this is true. All right, let's walk through the plot. We'll start to get into this a little bit and get you guys' take on some things. So we open this up with a pumpkin being sliced up during the opening credits, which is kind of awkward, I feel like, but it's fine.
It makes those sounds.
It does make those sounds. You're exactly right. It's very weird to me. Then we get some shots of the end of the fourth film, and then we see Michael crawling out of this mine shaft as the dynamite has been dropped in, floating downriver a little bit to a shack where this old hermit guy seems to live. Michael starts to attack him, but he ends up collapsing. We also see a tattoo on Michael that we've never seen before.
Fun.
Yeah, we definitely get that shot leading us to something else. Give me your thoughts on this opening scene.
The part I like about it is that it continues right after 4. Like, this is a cool double feature. Like, if you have 4 and 5 and you want to watch them together, but I just would. I don't know. I don't know if I'd recommend this movie if like you don't know who Michael Myers is and you don't really watch Halloween. You'd be like, the fuck, but if you like Michael Myers and you're just getting off of 4. the beginning kind of is cool because
you're right. It does pick up like right where the other one left off.
It wastes no time. You see exactly what happens at the end of 4, and you see Michael's alive. I thought and he's like in the river, like yeah. I guess he never learned how to swim, being in Smith Road his whole life.
Yeah,
he learned how to drive a car. Yeah.
Maybe somebody gave him lessons.
Yeah. It sounds like he and Jason need to team up a little bit, because I don't know that we ever get to see Jason drive a car, but
that's true.
Jason obviously can, even though sometimes they say he's afraid of water, he also does pretty well in water. So
they should have had him just deliver. He should have been like a pizza delivery guy in the remake, because they went against all the other rules anyway. So they're like, well, we'll have him take hostages. We'll have him. He could have been delivering Domino's.
And make them deliver the pizza. Yeah.
He could have just done that on the side. Like that's
right.
The 2009 remake, and how much they stuck to like the script. The origin.
Be okay. We're talking about Halloween 5, man. It's okay. You don't have to worry about that right now.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that episode.
We have a lot to go. You're good. You're good.
Yeah, just breathe. You're gonna be okay. Yeah, I agree with you. I like the fact that this picks up right at the end of the 4th film. I do enjoy that part about it. I don't know the reason for the hermit and why he's the one that gets to bring Michael back. And then the shot of the tattoo on the hand. It's not that shot bothers me, but I don't like this whole Curse of Thorn subplot anyway.
Yeah.
So just seeing that and knowing that that's where we're going, I'm just like, really, do we have to do that?
No, it was random.
Tattoo yet.
Don Shanks in the special features on, I think it might be on the Scream Factory Blu-ray you have. He there's a Horror's Hollow Grounds, the location footage. Yeah. He walks around and he talks about how the thorn symbol means eternal life, like forever life, like eternal life. So maybe the hermit like knew something and can bring him back to life. I don't know, but that was never explained. It was just some guy with a parakeet. So
yeah, and I'll tell you what this reminds me a little bit of, and I'm not saying that's where they got the idea, and they did it differently, but in this film we've got Michael with this hermit and getting basically like a year's worth of rest while this hermit takes care of him. In
that's what I need.
That new trilogy, Michael's hanging out down there in the sewers for a while, and we see there's some homeless people down there in that area as well. Now they're not the ones that help Michael or bring him back, but I just almost feel like that's where some of that idea came from, because it's very similar. He's got a year in this little hermit's house while he gets back to being himself, and in these new ones he's got a year in the sewer while he's getting back to himself. So
that makes sense. Like they pulled an idea from this one. They're like, we'll sprinkle that in. Yeah.
That's what we do on our channel. Maybe we pop a lot around Halloween, but we kind of just don't upload that much otherwise, and that's why we kind of been slacking lately.
That's all right, man. Life gets busy. I totally understand.
I'm just hanging out with some hermit guy with a parakeet.
That would be interesting for sure. We then get to 1 year later now. We were at this children's clinic. Jamie awakes from a nightmare where she's dreaming about when she attacked her mom. We also get Michael waking up from this coma or whatever he's been in about the same time. Jamie seems to mimic his movements. So here's where we're finding out about this telepathic connection that they have. Michael ends up. Yes, exactly. Michael kills this hermit. Dr. Loomis figures out that Jamie's got something that she needs to tell everybody. We also see Rachel from the 4th film and a new girl named Tina come to visit Jamie. And, and a rock gets thrown through the window talking about this evil child. And here's where we learn that Jamie is a mute. So give me your take on this whole part here. I mean, we've already discussed it a little bit, but Jamie's a mute. She's got this telepathic connection. I don't like either one of these things, but I was happy to see Rachel back. Tina, I'm not impressed with, and we'll get into something else that happens here in a minute that really frustrates me with this film. But what are your thoughts here on where we're going?
I watched this morning, and that children's clinic scene with Rachel, she's talking to Loomis about how she left the town and she feels guilty about it. So I didn't pick up on that till like today. So I'm like, I don't know where her character went. I don't know where she ran off to, but supposedly she left town and now she's back. And she says, I feel guilty for leaving Jamie. I feel guilty. Yeah. And So to me, I was like, oh, she left town in like the span of a year. I don't know, but yeah.
No, I like that we had Rachel back.
It's good to have Rachel back. I love Loomis there. The girl Tina, a lot of people don't like her. I don't know if it's her or just the scene she was put in. Like she was put in that mask scene with Michael wearing the mask. That's a weird scene. But I don't know if it's her fault. But no,
I don't know. Yeah, it is kind of weird because not a lot of horror like slasher films. Usually when they bring back the main final girl, like they don't switch her out. Like that's not something they usually do. A few of them have done that, but most of the time we keep the same final girl. That's the formula. Most of the time we do. So it is weird that we got attached to Rachel in Halloween 4, and now now we're supposed to like Tina, and we're just kind of like, no, we like Rachel. Yeah,
they killed Rachel off too before Tina.
Yeah, which is where we were going to go next. And I'm a big fan of the Rachel character. I feel like the problem here with Tina is she doesn't measure up to what we've previously gotten. In Halloween 1 and 2, we have Laurie, and we love Laurie, we love Jamie Lee, so we're really behind her. And then with 4, we get little Jamie, and we get Rachel, and we come to like both of them. And then now we're going to go into 5, and we're going to take Rachel away and throw in Tina. And Tina's she's certainly not Laurie, and she's not Rachel. She just doesn't. I just don't think she's as a character, she's not as likable as what we've previously had in this franchise, and it hurts it a little bit, in my opinion.
She's not a final girl though; she didn't make it.
Well,
right.
I'm
they
saying
need you to believe she's gonna be.
Yeah, they tried to replace her with Rachel. Is what I'm saying. Yeah.
I just don't think it works.
Yeah, and then we got those bozo cops that. Oh my god, they're playing like cards like during stakeout, and like I don't know. I always felt like 2018 had kind of a tribute going with those two cops.
A little bit, yeah.
Oh yeah.
It wasn't as ridiculous, but like I'm like, is that like kind of like
me sandwich?
Yeah, it's kind of like a part. Like I said to you in theory, I'm like, that's part 5. This is very part 5 to me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I completely agree. We get Michael kind of stalking and watching Rachel a little bit. We see that Jamie draws and starts coloring and doing this stuff really frantically when Michael's doing things. We get kind of a little bit of a cat and mouse there where Michael's in the house now where Rachel is, and the dog is gone for a minute. The cops show up like you're talking about. Even the score when the cops show up is really silly.
Like that horn sound, that wow wow.
Yeah, this does not feel like the other Halloween movies that we've watched. I don't think we're trying to throw in. I don't mind some comic relief here and there, but this is not it. This is not working, in my opinion.
Is it even funny though? I don't even know.
It's not.
Funny.
That's the problem. I think they thought it was going to be, and to me, it's not funny. Now there might be somebody else that thinks it's funny, but they're wrong. So we get Loomis, trying to get Jamie to write these things out, and then we do get Rachel's kill. I had also seen that initially the way Rachel was supposed to be killed is she was going to get like stabbed in the mouth.
In the mouth, yeah.
And the actress asked them to not do that. She thought it was a little bit too much, so they changed that up a little bit. And then Jamie goes into these weird convulsions, and we get another one of Loomis's famous speeches where he's talking to the sheriff. My thoughts here. This movie loses me a little bit right here because the silliness with the cops and the dumb things that are going on there, and then killing Rachel's character, I was not a fan of. So, seen this movie multiple times, I know what's coming, but even watching it the other day, I'm like, this is just not as good as what we've had previously in this franchise with what's happening right here.
Like, I don't even understand the motive, really. Like, if Michael's goal is to get to his niece, then why is he still like fascinated with the Foster family?
Yeah, it's a good question. I mean, I don't know if he's just upset because Rachel escaped once, and so he doesn't want that to happen. But still.
It might be that, but like he could also just like sidestep them completely and just go after the kid. I don't know, but
no, I agree with you because if that's the case, if he's upset with Rachel and he's still after her because she escaped, then why is he not after Tommy and I forgot the little girl's name from the first one that Jamie was babysitting? They escaped.
And why is he at the party? Why is he at the barn? It's like
you're right.
I don't get the motive here. I mean, Michael kills his family. That's been the trend going, right. So well, basically he'll kill anybody in his way. But like, if his goal is to get to Jamie, why is he going to like
something out of his way to get to these other people? Yeah, I completely agree.
It's like some 20-something-year-olds. Like
it's more like Jason's MO.
Jamie ain't gonna be at that party.
He's gonna get you, but Michael's more about like as long as you're not in my way and I'm not after you, like whatever kind of thing, you know.
Yeah, I completely agree. So it does. This doesn't feel. There's moments where this feels like a Halloween movie, and then there's moments to me where I can tell they're going different directions, and it just doesn't work as well for me. From there, did you enjoy Loomis's speech with the sheriff? I mean, that seems to be a thing. We always have to get, Loomis giving one of his famous speeches. Loomis, I feel like, gets more and more unhinged every movie. Like 1, 2, and 4, I was cracking up, and I'm like, oh, I love Loomis. And in this one, even Loomis, I mean, I still like him. He's great. He's great. This one, I'm like, damn, he's just losing it at this point.
Yeah, I always enjoy seeing him, so that's always a highlight. Yeah.
He said, "Sheriff," he goes, "Have you forgotten about your own daughter?" Like, so he brings up 4.
Yeah.
He brought up 2. He brought up in a way he brought up 1 because it's the same night as 2.
Right.
So so I appreciated that. Loomis is a great character. I mean, he makes Michael scary. He makes Michael more interesting to me. Because he's so determined to get Michael. It makes the whole thing interesting. So
right, yeah, I completely agree. I think I just never noticed in the past till I've been going through this rewatch to do this with y'all how he's becoming more unhinged every movie. Like in the past, I've just loved Loomis. This is just the way he is. But as I'm watching this seriously this time, I'm like, damn, every movie he's a little bit crazier than he was in the movie before.
He was looking out for that girl Tina, though, right? He told the cops, like, follow her. At least you could do that.
Yeah.
He was trying. They just had horrible cops following her. Like,
I like how he orders the cops around too,
or something.
Loomis tells the cops like what game plan we're gonna do.
Yeah, he does it with another cop later as well. So you're right. They seem to listen to him. Whatever he says, they do.
In reality, would a police force, or if they're on stakeout, would they just let like a civilian just hang out in the house like that? Like,
I don't think so. No. I realize he's the guy's doctor, but I still don't think they're going to work quite as well with him.
Yeah, he's probably just like, but he's not going to leave, and he's going to be like, no.
Yeah, I could see, if this was something real, I could see them listening, taking his input, and then him being escorted out of there. That's
like he'd make a statement, and that's it. Like, like
that's pretty much it.
He wouldn't be there with he's there with like a freaking walkie-talkie.
Yeah.
He's like, we can all hear you, Sheriff. Keep down the chatter.
He's pretty much running the show at this point. Tina shows back up. She can't find Rachel. We also meet Samantha and another guy named Michael. We get Jamie having another one of her episodes, and Loomis really putting a lot of pressure on her to talk. Loomis then goes out looking for Michael. We get our first vision of this man in black. We see he's got a similar tattoo as to what Michael has. And then we just get some interaction a little bit between Tina, Samantha, Mike, and another guy named Spitz before Michael ends up killing Mike over this whole car issue. Not a bad kill. I like this kill. I thought it was fun.
The thing to the face.
I like how he just stops him with he just grabs his throat. He's like,
yeah. So I like the kill here, but I think this goes back to as well, like what you were talking about earlier, and that, even in the first film, when we get Lori and her friends, they're kind of annoying at times, but we still like that group. And I don't really care about anybody in this group. I don't like Tina. I don't like Samantha. I don't like this Mike guy or this Spitz guy. Like,
I agree.
I don't know why Michael is after him, but I'm kind of glad he's killing them because I don't like any of them.
Why would Michael care about that guy with the car? I don't get why he.
Yeah, that was weird. He's like, I'm gonna drive it.
Oh, he did steal his car. Maybe he needed a vehicle.
Yeah, but why him? I don't know. I guess because he wanted to drive around with Tina. That I don't know.
Maybe it's a cool car. I don't
know.
I mean, I can somewhat see what the guy was trying to do there. I mean, okay, Michael needs the car, so he's going to get the car. But even that, it just doesn't seem like Michael, and like what we talked about earlier, he puts on this other mask and drives Tina around for a little while. Like, Michael's never done anything like that before. He doesn't just hang out with people for a little bit like he's doing in this one, and it just doesn't.
Didn't she kiss his mask too? Like his face?
Yeah, she did.
Like Michael would let that happen?
I don't think so. Yeah, I don't know. So it probably sounds like I hate this movie. I really don't hate this movie. I just don't like it as well as some of the other ones because I think it feels so different.
No, I think I've seen interviews with like the cast before, and they even say like 5 is like weird. It's like the weirdest one. Like they say it was rushed. Everybody says it was rushed, and I think they said it was a mistake because they should. Was it Makad? Somebody said they should have waited at least 2 years to put out the part 5, and they didn't. They it was 89. So
yeah, just 1 year. So I agree completely. Now I don't know that I think it's the weirdest one because the next one that we talk about bothers me as well. But we'll get into that. We'll get into that later.
I like that one though. I like 6. I don't know.
I feel like 5 and 6 are very similar. Not to get too far ahead of myself, but there are things about both of them that I enjoy, and there are things about both of them that really annoy me.
Yeah, but I always found 6 entertaining. Like, and there are 2 different versions of 6.
Yes.
So apparently there was like 2 scripts, and they were battling over which story to tell. But like, I did like how they got the character Tommy Doyle back. That was neat.
Yeah.
Paul Rudd, dude.
Yeah, I get it. I think it was we'll talk about 6. I think it was a good attempt.
Speaking of older, handsome men, I mean, it's basically you and Paul Rudd. I'm thinking.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I'll take that, I guess. I had somebody the other day tell me that I had looked like Robin Williams, and I'm like, oh my God, please don't say that. I love Robin Williams. He's amazing. He's amazing. I don't want to look like him though.
Yeah.
Dude, Robin Williams was funny as hell. His stand-up is so good.
I agree. He was hilarious. I loved Robin Williams. I still don't want to look like him.
Yeah.
But he's lovable.
That's okay.
Who are you talking to?
Yeah, we're not even going to get into that. We'll move on.
Wait, was that someone dissing you? They're like, you look like Robin Williams.
No, I don't remember what brought the conversation up. Something got said, and then Robert Williams' name got mentioned, and they were like, I've always thought that's who you look like. And I'm like, damn, if you hate me, just say so. Like, I don't know. Why would you say that to me right now?
Yeah.
I'm not. I usually get Brad Pitt or Tom Cruise myself.
Yes, I'm sure that you do. Yeah.
Yes.
Interesting. My Lord. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. You keep telling yourself that. Is it you that tells yourself that that's who you look like? That's where you're hearing that from?
Oh, I've heard it from people.
Right. People say it.
Yes.
Sports Illustrated. Now you sound like Becky Lynch. Sports Illustrated says it. The Bleacher Report says it.
I'm not just
everybody's saying
it. Hey, you know you're wrestling, Sean. That's pretty cool.
I kind of watch wrestling. Yeah, I'm not even gonna. Yeah. That's all right.
I love wrestling.
Yeah, I normally do try to keep a close eye out. I'm not paying that extra money for that extra channel, but
ESPN Plus or something there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not paying for that. That's not happening.
Well, it's Netflix too, right?
Netflix has Raw.
Raw, yeah.
On this, yeah.
I had to sign up to a bunch of extra crap lately, so
you can watch it.
I don't want to fall behind in the storyline.
Yeah,
I get it. That's fair. Okay, yeah, we'll get away from the WWE here for a minute.
Yeah.
Jamie and her friend Billy that stutters. We were talking about him earlier. We see them at a costume party. Here
Cookie woman.
We get the stuff where
her tits are cookies.
Oh.
On the sign.
Yeah, that's true.
She's got a chocolate chip rack.
She does. This is true. We get Michael posing as Tina's boyfriend, picking her up, driving her around. We get another shot of the man in black again. He's just wandering around pretty much and not making any sense in this. We get the crazy cops taking Tina to Jamie first, and then Jamie finally starts to speak again, which I thought this was, I mean, I'm glad that they let her talk for the rest of the movie, but it's weird how that just comes out of nowhere. Like that seemed to
No, she was happy Tina was still alive, so she's like, Tina.
I guess, but
yeah, it was odd. Yeah, it was. They made a lot of odd choices in this.
Yeah,
one.
I agree. Just how easy it came. I mean, it's not. If she could have just got a couple of words out and then still struggled for a little while, it would have made more sense. But it was just like she got some words out and then suddenly she was perfectly fine. She could talk again. Everything was okay. It just I thought it was weird. Another thing that got rushed, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Then the cops take Tina to the party, which again we've got these interesting cops, and now Michael's following them around. Jamie is able to.
What kind of buzzkill is that, by the way? Your friends are getting wasted, trying to have fun, and then you're the one that shows up with cops. It's like, oh, fuck you.
Yeah, I completely agree. Get another shot of the Man in Black for no reason. Then Tina and her friends go out to the barn. We see Michael still kind of stalking and watching them. He ends up killing Spitz and Samantha as they're trying to do their thing. Spitz with a pitchfork, and then I don't know what that thing's called that he kills.
What do you mean do their thing, Sean? Elaborate, please.
That's your area. You like to talk about that, so I'll let you break that scene down if you want to.
They were humping in the barn, kids.
There you go. Yeah, that's the best way to put it. Just keep it simple like that. What do you think about these kills? Do you like these kills?
I think it's pretty eerie, to be honest. This scene, like they're in the barn because there's, like you said, Rob. There's a lot of fake outs with the kittens and like they're the friends playing pranks on each other.
Why were there kittens? That's weird.
Yeah, well, they're cute, but I was worried about them the first time I watched this. I was like, please don't kill the kittens.
I think of horses, not the kittens at a barn.
Yeah,
weird as shit.
But the like how Michael does it is very eerie.
Are there a lot of barns in Oklahoma, Sean?
There are. Yes.
Are there kittens? I
don't. I mean, I don't hang out in the barns. I don't have one, so I couldn't tell you what's around there. Honestly.
All right. Well,
I do know I see them. There's a lot of.
There's hot blonde chicks like that girl, so you should walk around inside.
I don't know why you're so impressed with this Samantha girl. She's not that hot. Sorry.
What are you talking about?
I'm trying to not say that, but you keep saying it. So
she's not hot.
She's just average. She's just there.
Average.
Yeah.
You've offended Rob.
You mean if I go to like the supermarket, there's a bunch of girls that look like that walking around? That's not average.
It's average to me. Yeah, I'm not. We've talked about this. I prefer brunettes. We've talked.
I guess Oklahoma's got some hotties walking around. Shit.
I mean, I don't know. Oklahoma's Oklahoma. It's got a lot of cowboys and cowgirls and barns and cow shit and that kind of stuff around.
Nah, you're just full of yourself because you got the Robin Williams compliments, and now you're just like
that would not help at all.
You're like average.
No, actually, it's the exact opposite. I'm like, damn, I think all these other people are average, and I look like that. That makes me below average. So that's the struggle.
No,
you come up and tell me I'm a DILF, and then I feel better about myself. So thank
exactly. You were worried about getting old, but now you know you look like Robin Williams. So
yeah, it doesn't help.
It's okay.
It really doesn't help. But thank you. Yeah, I don't even know what to say to you sometimes.
No, we were on the barn.
Yes, thank you. The kills and that kind of stuff. Thank you.
No, that scene is like messed up.
What Robin Williams? Mrs. Doubtfire? What are we talking about here?
I don't know.
1 hour photo?
I don't know. I hope neither one. Honestly, I don't want to look like Miss Doubtfire either.
Whoever you were talking to, you didn't ask for like clarification. Like
I really didn't want it at that point. I was just disappointed. Honestly. Yeah, but we'll come back to if we ever talk about a movie that Robin Williams is in, we'll come back to this discussion. How's that?
Okay.
But he's not in Halloween, so let's just move on.
You should. The thumbnails just be a side by side of you and Robin Williams, and people can see for themselves.
Yeah, I'll try to change my background at some point to just be a big ass picture of Robin Williams, and then I'll just lean back and ask people like, "What do y'all think? Does this the same?"
I'm not seeing it. But I'm not saying
I don't see it either.
But I'm not saying you don't though. I'm just saying I'm not seeing it.
I'm glad you don't see it. Yeah, thank you. Are you ready to move on, Robbie, or we need to talk about Mork and Mindy or anything before we get to the next film?
That was on Nick at Night when I remember watching that. It was like it was All in the Family, Mork and Mindy, Taxi. I used to watch that stuff at night when I couldn't sleep.
I totally understand. I watched it as well.
Yeah, it's a good show.
It's not. It's okay. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, the kills.
It's average.
The kills.
It's average.
Average is a good word for it.
Yeah.
I don't think these kills are bad either. I agree with you.
No, on the cover of the Blu-ray you got, he's holding that farm equipment.
Oh,
I just don't know what that's. Is that a pitch? Well, that's not a pitchfork. I don't know what that's called. Oh, let me get it.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
What is that thing?
It's called a hoe.
No, it's. I know how to spell it. I just don't know how to pronounce it.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, scythe.
Maybe that's right. Okay, yeah, that actually sounds right. Now that you say that. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool to see Michael with different weapons.
For some reason, I don't know why I thought he had the pitchfork on the front of the movie.
Remember, like Jason,
the girl
Jason Part 7, he had a bunch of different weapons. It's kind of like this.
That's what I mean. Like in this one, Michael kind of taps into his inner Jason from Part 3. He uses the farm equipment.
This is definitely the Friday 5 of this series, though, where like the location's totally different. Like,
yeah, I agree.
I
completely agree.
They went a different way.
Tina ends up finding the body. She also finds the two ridiculous cops dead. But now Jamie and Billy arrive on the scene. And now Michael is just going to try to use a car. He's used all the other weapons, so now he just wants to run over people. Even though earlier he was taking people for drives and playing taxi, now he wants to run over everybody. But he ends up wrecking the car.
It's important to tip your Uber driver.
I'm just laughing because the way you're explaining it, I'm like, it is all very ridiculous.
It is, yeah. I mean, that's why I don't know how else to explain it.
No, but he was driving in the first one, so it's not that.
No, but I mean, he was just driving her around, and now he's like, I'm going to run you over now.
He did drive in the first one. That's fine, but he wasn't Uber, and he didn't just try to run over people like a So Michael's got a lot of different personality in this one that I never saw in the other movies.
She was calling him Mikey too, because the other guy's name was Mikey, so it was just like
maybe that's what did it.
But do you think the fans want to see Mike
called Mikey? He's like, bitch, I'm running you over now.
Yeah.
Like this director thought we'd want to see like Michael on a date. Yeah. Like I don't know what he thought. Like
I'm not sure what he thought.
What is Michael like on a date?
Yeah, this is it. He drives him around for a little bit, then he gets sick of him and tries to run over him.
Yeah,
that's Michael on a date. It's great. What the hell? He ends up wrecking the car though. It doesn't work out for him. Then he decides to chase Jamie and Tina, he chases Jamie, but Tina's able to save her. And then Tina gets killed. Typically, this is something that I would be a little frustrated with, but I don't like Tina, so I'm fine with Tina getting killed here. I don't know what your thoughts are.
Is she average?
No.
Yeah, she was average as well.
I guess I wasn't attached to her character.
Yeah, I didn't really care.
Yeah.
Well, she came out of nowhere. We didn't know her in 4, and all of a sudden she's just a friend of Rachel's. Apparently, her and Jamie go way back, even though a year ago, like she was nowhere to be found. So
we never heard of her before, but suddenly, yeah, I agree. We then get Loomis ends up finding the kids, though. Jamie finally agrees to help Loomis out. They try to set this trap for Michael at the Myers house, but there's
go home.
This part
it all began.
This confuses me a little bit.
The Victorian house. Not the Myers house.
So, yes, and I will say, because you mentioned that earlier, the director did different
things. Victorian house
because he wanted more room for things to happen in there. That was his reasoning for the house being so different.
What a brilliant plan. What the hell?
Yeah, I mean, when you look at everything else he's done, I'm like, yeah, sure, do that too, because nothing else makes fucking sense either. So throw that in there as well. But
he just thought we'd think that's the Myers house. I don't know. That's like comparing you to Robin Williams. It looks different.
You brought it back around. Thank you. I appreciate that. That was much better. Yeah. Jesus. I knew I had you on here for some reason.
This is a great part 5 review.
It is. It's been interesting for sure. I don't understand this part here though. So they set this trap up at the Myers house. And then there's a phone call about Myers being at a clinic. So Meeker and a lot of the officers leave.
The whole staff leaves.
Most of them are gone. And this phone call, though, is supposedly like a setup, because now that this phone call happens and they all leave, then Loomis is like, now he'll come home. Who made the fucking phone call? Like, who is setting this up to make him think Myers is someplace else?
Michael Myers. It would have to be Michael Myers.
So he's Uber and the telephone operator now.
Unless no, seriously, maybe it was the guy, the man in black.
I guess. I mean, that
you don't know.
Maybe that's one of the scenes that got cut out, because that could be. That would make sense. Because thing we've seen Michael do on the phone thus far is breathe. I can't.
What I noticed today, they asked the cop in that scene. That cop parked on Stakeout. They asked him, like, "We just got a call." His lips are totally out of sync with what he's actually saying. So, like, I think the original script had him saying Myers was somewhere else or something else was going on, because they tried to cover up for a script that's all over the place. I don't think a lot of this made sense.
I agree.
If you look at that cop's lips, it's like a Godzilla movie. It doesn't make it's not synced up to what's being said.
Yeah, I completely agree. And here, the one cop that does stay behind to help with Jamie, then you get Loomis telling this cop what they're going to do again. Like, he even pulls a gun on him. Like, Loomis has just totally lost his mind now.
Didn't Loomis break his radio?
Yeah.
Yes. Breaking the radio, pulling a gun on him. Yeah, it's insane to me, but that's fine as well.
How come he's not in jail? Every movie, he's holding a cop at gunpoint, and they're like, somehow he's out wandering around.
I know. They just keep letting him go. It's okay.
He smashed his radio, and then he goes, Johnny. He goes, Michael Myers is outside. It reminds me of Quint when he broke that radio.
Oh,
he's like, you dumb. He's like, you're certifiable, Quint.
Yeah.
Yeah, Loomis is completely lost it at this point. And then we get thing where I guess Loomis is trying to reason with Michael a little bit before Michael ends up cutting him.
What was up with that scene?
I don't know.
I know. I need to talk about that for like a minute. Just a minute.
Ahead.
It's really cool as a fan to see Michael and Loomis together. Maybe even to see them have a moment, but like that was an odd moment where he's just he walks up to Michael. I watched it this morning and I told Kaylee, I said, I never seen Loomis this close to Michael. I think ever. Ever. Like unless they're fighting. I never saw them like right. but they're just talking. He's like I'm like what? He finally sees him and he just let's have a chat.
Yeah.
And then it turns into get the gal.
I know. Yeah, it's so crazy to me. Loomis is confused too because he's not used to this way Michael is. Like Michael's so different than what I've been after in the last 3 or 4 movies. So
yeah, he's like
have a conversation now.
The mask is untucked. Untucked.
That means he's approachable.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I agree with you. It is a very weird
mask looks like Greg Nicotero.
He's not even sure if it is Michael at this point.
Yeah.
Michael ends up chasing Jamie through the house. There is a pretty cool scene here, though, that I do like. I like the laundry chute scene where Jamie's trying to get away there.
That was dope, yeah.
And I do remember Danielle Harris talking about this scene. So she was saying that she's like really like kind of stuck in a laundry chute there. They had her go to a certain point and then stop, but they had places marked where Don Shanks was supposed to stab through. So he's really stabbing through this, and she's just trying to hold herself up there while he's doing this. And she said it was actually pretty scary because if she had slipped, he might would have really stabbed her. So it just sounds crazy to me that they would that wouldn't happen today. Like they wouldn't let those kind of things take place. But again, that's why.
Did she get stabbed?
No.
Oh, good.
Okay.
Gosh, that's scary.
No, but like that scene, like Halloween 4 has the rooftop scene. This scene has the laundry chute scene. Like it always to me, it was like I think of that scene when I think of this movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like just like at Halloween 4, I just go to the roof. My brain goes to the rooftop scene. I don't know.
No, I agree, and I think this is a great. And in the rooftop scene, we talked about that. Like Ellie Cornell really did cut her stomach open on a nail. But no, Danielle Harris didn't really get stabbed here, but she did talk about it being pretty scary because she had to hold herself up while he's stabbing through this. And I mean, I thought it was, I like that scene. That's one of my favorite scenes of this movie is the laundry chute scene. She's able to get away.
I'm surprised she had to physically be in the laundry chute while he was stabbing. They couldn't just edit those two things together.
Yeah. Yeah. That's how different it was back then. Because there's no way that would happen today. No way.
No, I mean, you could have like him stabbing through the wall and then just have her being like, oh no, and have those be two separate things. Like you don't have to literally have it happening.
Yeah, no, they literally had it happening. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Like I said, I just recently heard her talking about that in an interview or something. It was crazy to me. But she manages to get away. She gets into the attic. She finds Rachel's body. She also finds the dead dog, which I didn't realize Michael. It's the second time he's killed a dog, I think, in this franchise. I don't really like that about Michael. Love Michael, but I don't like the fact that he keeps killing dogs.
I don't like that either.
Was it only the second time?
I think it was the first one.
In the first movie, he kills a dog. Yes, he did in the fourth. Okay, so it's the third time. You're right.
He is a repeat of,
Rob Zombie's movie. Rob Zombie's movie. He's eating dogs.
Yeah, but Rob Zombie's. Yeah,
I like Rob Zombie's. I
like his music.
I like his movies.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No, why do you listen? I'd rather I'll go on your show for any Rob Zombie movie. I don't want to be here for the remake of Friday.
we gotta reach a balance there somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
You're struggling. I see it.
Yo, could it just be you and Kaylee without me?
That's between you and Kaylee. I'll let y'all decide that. But we're not there yet, so don't worry about it. We're still talking about Halloween right now. Calm down.
All right, laundry chute scene.
Well, we got past that now. We're in the attic.
Yeah.
And here we do have an odd scene, I think, where it almost seems like after all of the crazy shit that's happening, Jamie just calling him uncle for a minute causes him to change up for a minute. Like he almost takes his mask off. We see Michael take his tear in his eye. Yeah, well, I think he only gets it like halfway, right? Like we see his face for a minute.
No. He's holding it here, and then when he pulls away and he puts it back on.
Put it back on. So you're right. He does get it all the way off, and we see like a tear in Michael's eye for a minute But then when she tries to touch his face, then he freaks out, puts the mask back on, and goes after her again.
Yeah.
Another weird scene.
That was the same reaction when someone told you look like Robin Williams. You just threw a mask over your face and freaked out, right?
Well, because I had a tear and I was trying to hide it.
Yeah, you had the same reaction. You were like,
exactly. Yeah, that was it. Exactly.
No, I think she said you look like me. That's what she said to him.
She does, yeah. She does. But I just think this is a weird scene. Again, it doesn't fit anywhere else in this franchise.
I don't know. It's almost.
I guess it's kind of like the end of H2O, where she like reaches towards him before she, maybe it's kind of like that.
Whoever wrote this, I don't think they really followed the series too closely. It to me like they weren't fans. I mean, you know what? We just brought up Rob Zombie. You can say what you want about him. I believe he's a horror fan. I believe he knows Michael Myers, and there's certain things like Michael wouldn't do this, Michael wouldn't do that, and like 5 is they have a few examples where I'm like, what is he doing? Like, when
he was playing Grand Theft Auto with Tina.
Oh yeah, right. Yo, but I do like that attic scene where you see like Michael's like body count throughout the movie. That it is kind of cool.
That's not bad. I don't like the interaction there. The interaction just doesn't make sense. You would think if anybody would have been able to have some kind of moment like that with Michael, it would have been Laurie, his actual sister, and that never happened with them. So why now this niece that he's never even met?
Because Laurie's a big star. They couldn't get her.
I guess, but it just, I still think it's crazy.
It's 1989. She wasn't doing the horror thing.
She wasn't. She had taken a break. You're right.
Yeah, gotta wait to H2O, man.
It's fair. But we get to Chase again, and here we have, like we talked about, Loomis. He's trying to use Jamie as bait to get a hold of Michael before dropping this chain net on him, and then shooting him with the tranquilizer gun, and then just beating him with a piece of wood that was in the window. Until he has a stroke and basically falls on Michael.
I met Don Shanks at a signing, and he told me I got an 8x10, and it was that scene where he beats him with the 2x4, and it's him and Loomis laying together on the floor, and I'm like, this was a great scene. He told me, he said he broke my nose legit. He said he swung the 2x4 and it hit him square in the middle of the face.
Oh no.
And again, something that would never happen today. Like I guess they just let Donald Pleasence swing a board at him. Like,
so, yeah.
He's like, "Watch your nose."
Yeah, but he said he legit. I think he said he legit broke my nose, and and so damn. I guess one of those scenes he got like legit hit in the face.
That's crazy. Do you like this scene? I'm assuming you do because you said you thought it was a great scene.
It was cool to see Michael and Loomis fight. Like, because he's always talking about how he has to be stopped. He has to be stopped. Right. There isn't a minute to wait. Yeah. And then to see like he's kind of like MacGyver, dude. He has like the net, and he has the dart gun, and he's like, fuck this guy. He hacks what Jim Duggan's it with a 2x4. I don't. But the scene after this bothers me a little bit with Michael getting arrested.
Yeah, I know. I'm with you here.
He's just in the cell with his mask on. Is that like proper protocol? Like when you get arrested, you take your mugshot, then you put your mask back on. Like,
but no, but it's the same thing as people burying Jason's body and leaving the fucking hockey mask on there. That's not going to happen either. Yeah. So,
and that's why we shouldn't do the remake.
but yeah, I mean, it's I like the scene. It's crazy to me how we get this scene where he drops the chain net on him and then shoots him with the tranquilizer gun and then is beating the shit out of him with this board when 10 minutes before they were just standing there almost in the same spot having a casual conversation. Things have changed, obviously, now because we're to this. He has the stroke. He falls on Michael. Did you think at the time that this was the end of Loomis, or did you? I thought this was it. I thought Loomis's character died here, to be honest with you. Until
I kind of thought. I think I thought so too the first time.
They kind of set it up where you think they died together, but the next scene you just see Michael chilling in a cell. So
the cops arrive. Michael gets arrested, and then of course the Man in Black, who we've just seen wandering around from time to time, shows back up at the police station as Jamie
with a Tommy gun or something.
He got in there with these weapons pretty
Tracy.
Yeah. While an officer is taking Jamie out to the car, the Man in Black goes in. They hear this explosion and then this gunfire.
What a bunch of incompetent cops. This whole station just sucks.
I'm telling you. Yeah,
it's not even those two guys. I'm like, how do you guys screw this up?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. Jamie then enters the station and realizes that the police officers are all dead and Michael is missing.
The police. Fuck the police.
Apparently that was the Man in Black's opinion.
Yes.
Give me your thoughts on how this wraps up on this finale.
Weird.
It's visually in a horror way. It's kind of cool when Jamie goes into the police station and just sees scattered blood and bodies everywhere, like a body count. So we're like, oh, Michael broke through the bars and he effed up the whole like station. Right. That's cool. And then how it ends is kind of cool. It's kind of cliffhangery. She's like, no, and it's Michael. Like the cell doors are just busted open, and Michael's on. It's kind of similar to the first one, and I hate to compare the masterpiece of the original to this, but it kind of ends the same, where Michael's out there and we don't know where he is. Like it kind of brings it back to like the OG in a way at the end. So the ending's okay, other than him being in the cell with his mask. That's weird as hell to me.
See, I can appreciate everything you just said. I agree. The way that's shot.
Why couldn't they shoot it why couldn't they shoot it with him just in the cell? His hair is like down in his face, but we can't really see his face. And he's just looking. He's like hunched over like this, but like he like before in the attic, he had no mask on.
Right.
That would have made more sense.
It would have made perfect sense. I agree. But this movie, we've discovered, is not big on making sense. So they really were worried about that. And I agree with what you're saying. I think it looks cool.
That guy Robert Hard's got to get his shit together, man.
He does. And the fact, like you said, I can see it where now we know Michael's gone again. But I just don't like this Man in Black concept. I don't like this whole Thorn nonsense. So I feel like this is where this franchise really started to struggle, and it continues to do so in the next one. But
the Men in Black idea
about the ending is okay, but I overall don't like it.
The Men in Black idea, I think I heard somewhere from the special features and everything, it was supposed to be Michael Myers' twin brother. But I don't understand the point of that. They're having so much trouble taking out just Michael. You give him a brother with his same strength, and like it's like you're done. Like everybody's screwed. Like we can't take out Michael. Why would you give him like a tag team partner? It makes no sense. It's like me going up to like a big guy and I'm like, I'm gonna fight you and your other big friend. It makes no and I'm very weak.
Yeah, I get that. No, that I'm with you. Your thoughts on the end, Kaylee?
Wait a minute.
Wait
a minute. We find out in 6 who the guy in black is actually.
We do, yeah.
We'll
and it's nothing like we thought. It's like it's totally different. Yeah. It's like Loomis's like counterpart. He wants to experiment with Michael rather than kill him.
More foolishness, basically. Go ahead.
I like the like you said, Rob, like the end, like the explosion and stuff. That's cool, but yeah, I don't know. This one's just kind of to me. I enjoy certain parts of it, but yeah, the ending is kind of like the ending does kind of wake you back up. If you were a little asleep for this movie, if you weren't super into it, it kind of leaves you on a cliffhanger, like, oh, where are they going to go from here? So that part is kind of exciting. So I have to say, yeah, it is kind of more exciting, like cliffhangery ending. Yeah. Okay.
That wraps up Halloween 5. Anything else you want to say about it before we try to rank this one?
It's a good sequel to 4. It's not a good movie on its own. I would not recommend watching this just at random. But another thing, I back when I was collecting like DVDs back in the like early 2000s, like 5 was a hard movie to come by. I do not know why. You go to Best Buy or you go to the mall, they had like some Halloweens, but 5 was hard to find. I had to like go online and find it, and it was kind of a hard movie to track down, believe it or not. You wouldn't think it would be, but it was.
You wouldn't think so, yeah, unless it's just because it wasn't as good.
True.
People just weren't getting it, but yeah, that's okay. Okay, so on the scale of 1 to 10, what do you rank Halloween 5?
6.5.
Okay. Kaylee?
I'm gonna give it a 5.5.
Oh, that's too low.
No, I'm gonna go right between there. He's saying 6.5 and you're saying 5.5. I'll say a 6. And I really wanted to to give it better. As I was watching it, I kept, because there's our parts I enjoy. I was wanting to at least be able to maybe reach a 7. And I just,
I was thinking that too. That's why
I just couldn't get there. So I'll go with the 6. Not the worst one in the franchise, but definitely not up there as one of the better ones either, in my opinion. It's for just a slasher film, it's not bad.
No.
For a Halloween film, it's not great.
That's
kind of where it goes.
I like it because it's Michael and it's Loomis, and
we watch it every October. But it's definitely not a favorite.
It is in our routine, and it is a staple of like AMC Fear Fest.
So I love when it's on there, but it just feels like October and Halloween, which is why I do like to watch it. But without those two factors like added in, it's like 5.5.
Yeah,
no, I completely.
That's
agree.
What you say after Sex 2. You're like 5.5, okay. And I'm like, I'm like, that was at least a 7.
No,
she's just harsh with the rating, man.
It's okay, man. You still got her, so you're okay.
It's my wit.
Is that what it is? I don't know.
Well, not all of us could look like Robin Williams, you know. So
oh God,
I gotta tell jokes.
Gotcha.
We're not all blessed like you are.
Yeah, I don't think that's it at all. But no, I see what you're saying, because I think every year, if not before, then around Halloween time, I probably watch 1, 2, 4, 5, and H2O. The rest of them, sometimes I watch them, sometimes I don't. But
you have no love for like the new trilogy or any of the Rob Zombie ones?
We'll get there.
No, I mean, I just think Rob Zombie's films.
The new trilogy has some things I like. I'm not a fan of Halloween Ends. I don't mind 2018. I don't mind Halloween Kills. I don't like them as well as like 1, 2, and 4, but I don't mind them. They've got some good things. Rob Zombies,
they're all better than 5.
I don't want to get too much into it. The first time I saw Rob Zombie's Halloween, which was like 2007, I liked it. I really liked what he did. I liked the backstory. I liked that kind of thing. My rewatch, I didn't enjoy as much because I feel like Michael is scarier when we don't know. And so the first time I saw it, I'm like, that's pretty cool to get that. But then rewatching it, I'm like, it's okay. I don't have the same feeling, but it's okay. The second Halloween that Rob Zombie did, I'm not a fan of at all. Not even a little bit.
It grows on me the more I watch it. It's very dark. It
does not feel like a Michael Myers Halloween. My problem with Rob Zombie's movies is you can take the characters out of any of them, and it's the characters in every movie he made. All of his characters are the exact same. The Firefly family, the white trashy people that he puts in are the exact same as he makes Laurie and Annie and everybody else in the Halloween franchise. All of his movies are the same. It's the same one line, one thing characters, and it drives me insane.
But his movies are entertaining as hell.
Nah.
No, like they really are. Like, I'm very entertained by them.
Rob Zombie, I think, is very divided. There's a lot of people out there that really like his stuff, and he's got a couple that I really enjoy. And then you have other people like myself that are like, I'm not okay with this. Even the Firefly thing. The last one, which one is the last one?
3 from Hell?
That might be my favorite. Devil's Rejects is okay. I'm not a big fan of House of 1,000 Corpses. I don't like that movie.
Devil's Rejects is rad.
But Devil's Rejects and 3 from Hell aren't bad. But I just feel like it's all the same characters. He just gives them different names and changes things up a little bit, but they're the exact same. The Firefly family and the Myers family are the same. It's just frustrating to me.
They're not exactly the same. She was a stripper. She was a stripper.
You don't know what baby did. She might have been a stripper as well.
Hey, it's gonna be fun to talk about those.
It will be, yeah. And they've got a couple of things. Overall, though, I'm not fans. I will watch Halloween 5 before I watch Rob Zombie's Halloween movies.
No. You rank Halloween 5 ahead of Rob Zombie's Halloween.
Yes, I do.
You just blew Rob away.
I did. I just concerned him tremendously.
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay. People can have different opinions, but it's okay.
Whatever, you Robin Williams looking guy.
Damn, we're going there now. Okay. That's all right. That's awesome. But I mean, that's the thing. That's one of the things, though, that I do really appreciate about as far as the horror community is that I realize that just because I don't like something doesn't mean other people aren't going to. Everybody has different tastes, and people, for the most part, get accepted for what they like and don't like. Some people are a little hard on me for not liking Halloween 3, but other than that, everything's fine.
Well, I think you gave it like a 3 or something.
I did. I gave it a 3.
Yeah,
it's not a 3.
It's a 3.
I have a movie collection over here of like B movies. I can show you like a 3.
Rob,
it's not a 3.
It's okay.
You know what? It's better than the 2009 Halloween 2.
Oh, what?
Yeah, he's better than Rob Zombie.
I like Halloween 3 better than the second Rob Zombie film.
I do too. Yeah,
I might, but that movie grows on me the more I watch it. I'm like, it's really a dark Halloween film. I don't like what they did with the character of Loomis. How he's all about
mole on your back, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I have a nasty mole on my back, and I wanted to show Sean today.
Sorry, I was just trying to get you off of that, sir, for a second.
Dude, I thought it was something to worry about, so I went to the doctor, and he's like, "No, it's fine, it's fine." I'm like, "Really?" I'm like, "Can you remove it?" And he's like, "I don't want to remove it because then it's just gonna grow back." And so now I have to live with this fucker.
I get that. They've got like different things out there that I don't know, almost like it freezes it. There's these little things I've seen in stores where you put this stuff on it and it burns for a second, but then it almost freezes it. And they say that moles and warts and stuff like that will fall off with that stuff. Maybe you should try that.
Yeah,
I might, but then I won't be able to send you any pictures.
It'll be okay. I'll make it. Thank you, though.
All right.
I'll survive.
And Sean, if you have any skin growths, you can send them my way.
Luckily, I don't, but thank you. If anything develops in my old age, I'll let you know.
Okay. Old age, but still looking good.
No, thank you. I appreciate that. What the hell? Okay.
in a Robin Williams kind of way.
Yeah, I knew that was coming. I was waiting on that to get thrown in there as well. All right.
Did this person mean that as a compliment, or were they like cursing you out at the time?
I don't think they really realized how it sounded. I don't think they meant it either way. I know how I took it, but I don't think they meant it good or bad. I just think that they're crazy. Yeah.
Okay, well, there's different eras of Robin Williams. You should have asked. There's Mork and Mindy. There's Doubtfire.
I don't want to look like any of them, to be honest with you.
Okay, I'm just saying you should have said what era.
Yeah, I guess so. It wouldn't have mattered. I was already insulted. There's not like they could have pulled something out and be like, "Oh, but what about Robin Williams in this?" And I'd have been like, "Oh yeah, that's the way I want to look."
Yeah,
like that would not have happened.
Oh, okay. Well, I think it was a compliment.
Do you?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I appreciate that. My lord, sure. That's going to wrap up Halloween.
One's Horror Corner. If Rob Williams did horror reviews, that should be your tagline.
Rob.
Before we get off here, take a minute to go ahead and promote your channel. Talk about anything y'all might have coming up.
Yes, we are That Horror Couple. We do videos. Please check them out.
We also have a members page, and we're looking forward to Obsession comes out this week, so we're going to be trying to go see that and do a review for that. We're excited about that one, and Backrooms this month. We're excited about that one, so make sure you're checking out our page.
Wait, I thought there was 3.
No, that's the Star Wars movie.
Oh.
That's for me.
She told me we're going to go to 3 movies. I don't know.
You just got lost.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we're gonna have some cool stuff coming out. We'll do some more collabs with Sean, so please check back on this channel for us. We'll be around.
Yeah, and absolutely.
Thanks to everybody who's been checking us out. Somehow we haven't been uploading as much, and somehow we still get we got views somehow. So I really appreciate people just checking us out.
Thanks so much.
Yeah, they definitely should go check out That Horror Couple if you don't already. Subscribe, become a member. Yeah, they're great. So
we got a spread shop too. We got a really cool shirt.
Yes, so check that out as well. Yeah, but definitely give them a follow. Follow them on social media. If you haven't subscribed yet to my channel, please do so. I have episodes coming out. Rob and Kaylee will be back. We'll be talking about Friday the 13th 5
tomorrow. You don't give me a break. You're just like come back.
Yeah. I also have episodes coming on. Let's see, Five Nights at Freddy's 2. Wrong Turn. Brendan from Our Life in Horror is going to be back on with me next week to do a live to talk about Candyman. So, yeah, a lot of fun stuff coming. Be sure and subscribe.
I thought you did all the Candyman. You did all the
Candyman.
They're going to talk
We did.
about,
Now this is just like the whole franchise. We're going to rank them. We're going to talk about the franchise in general, that kind of thing. You're going to do that with me for Halloween and Friday the 13th as well.
What? That's really cool.
Yes, we've talked about this, Rob.
Yes.
All right, I keep getting invited back. I must be doing something right.
Yeah, I don't know that that's it. I really like Kaylee, and it's kind of a package deal. So yeah.
Oh.
I'm kidding, man. Kidding.
See, that's the Robin Williams in you with the jokes.
Yeah, that's it. That's what did it right there. But once again, everybody, thank you so much for watching. Thank you both again for coming on. It's always a blast. I really do appreciate it.
Of course.
And yes, everybody, like, subscribe, comment, follow, share, do all those things. And I will see you soon.
I think that's a thing now.
It is hype. Yes.